Morning, Facebook. So, just wanted to share my testimony with y'all. Um, God kind of, when I woke up this morning and spent time with Him, led me to Psalms 18, 1 through 6, which is a thanksgiving from David to God. Just keep in mind, before this, David had defeated a lot of enemies. A lot of people was out to get him, out to kill him, and things like that, and God brought him through. So, he just basically saying, I love you, Lord. You are my strength. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my savior. My God is my rock in whom I find protection. He is my shield, the power that saves me, and my place of safety. I called on the Lord, who is worthy of praise, and He saved me from my enemies, which I call on Him all the time at my job. The ropes of death entangled me. Floods of destruction swept over me. The grave wrapped its ropes around me. Death laid a trap in my path. But in my distress, I cried out to the Lord. Yes, I prayed to God for help. He heard me from His sanctuary. My cry to Him reached His ears. So now, of course, I don't think anybody's out to kill me. I'm not trying to defeat any major armies. But to me, I just, when I read the word, I just kind of relate it to what's going on in my life. And so, the ropes of death entangle me, not the ropes of death, but just on my job, matter of fact, not even on my job, just life. The ropes of life got me entangled. So I can just put life right there. So what I'm getting at, my testimony, I'm sorry, I'm just waking up. I had made an arrangement a couple days ago, I think, on a bill. When I made the arrangement, I had no idea where the money was coming from. My budget didn't allow it. There was no extra funds. So when I made the arrangement, I immediately called on God. Now I'm to a point where I was saying, God, if it doesn't get paid, whatever, but if it does, and I really need to get out of that. I need to just get out and get into, God, I'll make this payment arrangement because I know you're going to take care of it, which I did eventually, not eventually, but I did say, but it's still kind of like, I still was like, but if it don't, so I need to get out of the butt. But anyway, so I made the arrangement. I said, God will figure this, God will work this out. So my job has been offering overtime for the last 2 weeks, but they only offer it to the people who are performing well. Well, obviously, I'm not going to say obviously, but it's been a tough 2 weeks. And I will not concede to the fact that I'm not performing well. I have been doing an excellent job. In fact, it just hasn't resulted in what they want to see. But I will not let anyone deny me the fact that, or deny what I have done. Because just like my post about the extra work, I study my product, I study my objections. Y'all know I want to be my best. Kind of like because God gave me a competitive side, and kind of because because I'm working for the Lord. And, I would always want to put my best foot forward. I don't want to overdo studying, but I do want to put my best foot forward. So anyway, and He'll tell me when to put down to, stop studying. But anyway, yeah. Okay, so anyway, what happened? Okay, so I go to work yesterday. They call us into the office, a group of us, and they let us know, hey, well, first of all, they put this high standard on their standard was really high this week, and nobody's making it. So I think that's God saying something in a whole nother issue of greed. And God is like, oh, okay, so you did good the last 2 weeks, and now you want to put more pressure on. I'm telling you, I feel like an Israelite in Egypt. So anyway, now you want to put more pressure on people, and expect them to do more with, for no more money or whatever. But anyway, God is showing them. But I'm not even gonna get on that. But so they had to call everybody in now. So they're like, overtime's available for anybody who wants to come in. And of course I said, yeah, but I'm not even realizing that it's money that's going to fall on the day that I made the payment arrangement, which is all God. So, the fact that no one's performing, it's just a perfect storm. God creates perfect storms. But no one's performing this week. Everyone has to get overtime this week. So even if you don't give me the money in the bonus, God will figure out a way for you to give me the money that I need. And I just find that so amazing about God. He works things out just in wonderful ways. But anyway, that is my testimony from yesterday. I just see the God in everything. I don't try to put down. I understand that we live in the world. I just like to show how God really does come through on what he says. And I see, like I said, I see God in everything. So I'm looking at the week as a whole, how everything started and how you could get discouraged because you're like, wait a minute, the goal is higher when it was already hard enough, and and how you shouldn't even worry about that stuff. All of those things are playing perfectly into God's plan. God knows. He sees the whole picture. He sees the big picture. We only see what's right here. So anyway, I just want you guys to stay encouraged. Do not conform to this world. Also, when you hear things that may seem like bad news or unattainable or anything like that, just remember, that God has your back. Know who the enemy is. That's very important. And just going throughout your day. If you know God, you know God. And he's gonna take care of it, no matter how it looks. So just be blessed, people, and have a good day.